Yo, welcome back to the channel, boys. Got a few things to talk about. I want to talk about Polyswarm, LCX, and Suku. And also I want to run over some quick macro stuff going on. First of all, look at this thing right now. It's up 28%. This thing has been fucking moving, boys. You know, this thing has been moving. I mean, damn, I got in on this thing around 1 cent. And yeah, I'm already up like 7x at this point, you know? That's insane. I wish I put more money in it at this point. Yeah, let's look at the let's look at the weekly real quick. That's insane. It's up 100% on the week, boys. Yes, Polyswarm gang. Locking them gains in, boy. Print those fucking gains. Alright, so let's get right on into it. I want to talk about a little stuff with Polyswarm. So, we're going on their Twitter real quick, and then I see this. I guess they reposted this. This was from November of last year. We have pull requests in right now to start building the tokens to Coinbase's base chain. The big feature here is enabling cheaper transaction fees for a lot of Nectar transactions. What? On base, my boy? That's bullish, you know? Now listen to this. We've been talking about possibly allowing users to stake on the platform and do things that back certain aggregators and curators of threat intelligence to enhance the trust in the data coming into our platform. And here's another thing. NCT is featured in LCX's latest poll for potential listings. Yo, LCX, listen, Polyswarm, my boy. Bullish. But that's basically all I got for you on there. I just want to talk about what people are saying on Twitter about it real quick, because this thing is moving, and I always like to see what the community's saying. Yeah, he said NCT Polyswarm is on fire. Let's see this too. Take a look at NCT Polyswarm, one of the few cybersecurity utility tokens and companies based in the USA. 100 million market cap. All 1.9 billion tokens in circulation, listed on Coinbase and top Korean exchanges. Government contracts and Fortune 500 companies using it. Yes, sir, they do. You know why? I mean, they're bringing value to the space, guys. That's why. You know, it's a fucking gem. You know? Get ready for the next crypto revolution with Polyswarm and NCT. Polyswarm is not just another crypto community, it's a game changer in the cybersecurity arena, using blockchain to revolutionize threat detection. With NCT, you're not just investing in a cryptocurrency. Let me see what else he's saying. You're backing a network while security experts and AI engines compete to identify threats in real time, creating the most comprehensive malware intelligence marketplace in existence. The token is already showing incredible growth with a market cap just over 100 million, and it's listed on major exchanges like Coinbase. The utility of NCT is undeniable, rewarding participants for accurate threat detection and offering access to valuable insights. Plus, with partnerships with enterprises and even U.S. government agencies, NCT is poised for exponential growth as cybersecurity becomes increasingly critical. Like I said, guys, you know, AI is doing very well. As AI advances, so do the threats. You know, every day there's new malware, new viruses and things, you know. And guess what they're doing? They're combating that with their technology on blockchain, you know. That's extremely bullish. And like I talked about Polyswarm in my last video, they have a contract with Homeland Security, okay? If you're not bullish, I don't know what to tell you at this point. It has a great tokenomics. It's still a low market cap. This thing is set to see some insane multipliers. And it's been moving. Look at this. Yeep. God candle. Now it's just been like straight printing gains, you know? Printing fucking gains. But yeah, let me talk about some stuff real quick before I get into the other LCX and Suku. All right, so on Monday we have some S&P Final U.S. Services PMI, Purchaser Manager Index, which is basically a measure of like how well the business sector is doing. Anything above 50 is bullish, anything below 50 is bearish. Now the previous reading came in at 58.5. So if we get at least that or better, I'm sure we're probably going to see some green dildos on the chart, you know? But we do have a lot of other stuff coming out this week. U.S. trade deficit, I'm sure that's going to be moving markets. ISM services, job openings, ADP employment, consumer credit, initial jobless claims. Then we have a U.S. employment report Friday. All right, so this week coming up is going to be a big week with data, you know? And it's important you stay on top of that. That's what I always tell my guys on my channel. I always tell you guys the macro is just as important as TA. And you cannot see the macro on the TA. You can't look at a chart and see shitty job reports, you know, or better than expected job reports. So it's just something to keep in mind, you know. And also something I want to talk about. Okay, so let me just read this real quick. Crypto bulls expect the regulatory environment to become more favorable under Trump's presidency. They are watching if the incoming president will soon deliver on promises of the crypto industry, notably his vow to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the U.S., though Trump hasn't detailed any specific plans. If Trump doesn't show any actions to follow through with his promises in the early days, especially in his first 100 days in office, Bitcoin may see a pullback. Politicians and analysts often use the first 100 days of administration as a yardstick to measure the likely effectiveness and impact of the incoming U.S. presidents. All right, let me just scroll down and read something else I saw in here. Another key catalyst for Bitcoin in January could be portfolio rebalancing by financial institutions. According to analysts at QCP Capital, hedge funds and asset managers often choose to rebalance their portfolios in January to set strategies for the year, adjust to market conditions, and optimize tax implications. Allocations into Bitcoin are likely to increase this year as more institutions adopted Bitcoin last year after spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds were launched, and strategists expect the regulatory environment to become better for crypto. All right, so basically the narrative is very strong on the bullish end on this side, you know. January, if Trump comes in here and starts doing everything he says he's going to do, things are going to start ripping and roaring, you know? We're going to be sitting back and doing one thing. Betting fucking games. But yeah, let me get it right on to with LCX. LCX down 6 or 4% right now, back to 26 cents. Guys, LCX is a good project. I've seen a lot of FUD going on. A lot of people saying it's a scam coin. What's his name? Monty was dumping the reserves and all this stuff, man. Whatever, dude. You want to keep fighting it, you're going to get left in the dust. Okay? That's all. I don't even like arguing with people about this shit. All you have to do is look at the fucking facts, my boy. You know? They have all these licenses. They're headlining Davos. I just see greatness in LCX. You know, I have high conviction in this project, guys. Let me just read what this guy said. LCX. Fuck the fudders. LCX is the real deal. Fudders making my bag easier to fill at lower prices. Regardless what happens, LCX will have a day in the sun. Too much on the line for LCX. They will deliver. Question is, how much? 3 to 5, lightweight, but taking profits. Keeping 10 toes in for over the moonshot. Answer me this. Is there a limit to what LCX can do and where it can go? I don't know, but it seems there's an energy behind LCX where diamonds in the sky shine over us. I don't know the limit. Throw models and charts out the window. This could single-handedly carry my portfolio to the promise. Just here for the ride. Liechtenstein over 7 billion GDP. One of the highest in the world per person. Manufacturing accounts for 40% of said GDP, and bankers pretty much rounding up the rest. It's extremely hard for me to see LCX not deliver. Perhaps pride alone could lift this up. Okay, I don't even want to keep reading all this stuff, but let me see what other people have to say. That's pretty bullish right there. LCX has more users and volume than ever, yet retards still say LCX is unusable. Maybe your brain cells are unusable, or maybe they're just parroting what people have said in the past. Let me read this. Without using it themselves. He says, I'm bearish. I'm bearish. I'm bearish. Okay, why are these people saying that? Like I said, there's some people bullish and some people bearish. You know, you got to take each side of the fence and do your own fucking, make your own decision making. We're all grown ass men, you know. I'm bullish on LCX. Don't listen to these fudders. They're just trying to bring the price down. Hold strong. LCX Ultras. LCX Legions. We're going to be locking in these gains, okay? Ignore the FUD, boys. I know that you see it on Twitter, you see it on all these places. Just ignore it. Because if you have bags packed, all you have to do is strap your moon boots on and be patient at this point. This thing is going to rip, all right? LCX is going to rip. I'm telling you, this is between this one and Art Block are my two most bullish positions, all right? And I don't think people are bullish enough on LCX. I see people saying $10. Okay, in my personal opinion, $10 is like minimal, you know? If you compare market caps from like, okay, because they're trying to tokenize assets, they're trying to be the biggest exchange in Europe, and also, well, they're not trying to be the biggest exchange, they are going to be the biggest exchange because they're the only ones compliant, okay? Compliance, regulation, you know? Regulation, compliance, about to be the biggest fucking exchange, bro. You know? Like, seriously. They have all these licenses, man. It's like 15 or 13 or something. Something crazy. They're trying to get their banking license. Okay, think about banks. They have to have lots of liquidity. You know, if you look at Wells Fargo, just as an example, $200 billion market cap. This thing long-term could do astronomical numbers. I don't think people are bullish enough on LCX. Maybe I'm just a moon boy, but I like to look at other things. You know, what's the average market cap of a bank? Some of them are up there, you know. Wells Fargo is like a pretty big bank. It's not that big, but it's 200 billion market cap, okay? Now, not only are they trying to be a bank, they're tokenizing assets. They're going to be one of the biggest players in the real-world asset narrative. What else are they doing? You know, tokenizing stocks and bonds, you know. Guys, the banking, the exchange, and the tokenization, that's three big narratives that are going to push LCX to numbers that won't make sense. That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. You know, if you want to think LCX is only going to hit $1 or $10 or whatever, that's you. But my personal opinion, after digging through the rabbit hole, comparing market caps of different things that try to be the same thing that LCX is doing, I see this thing being up there in the billions, okay? Just off the bank's factor, you know? Billions, okay? Tokenization of real-world assets, billions. Biggest exchange in Europe, billions. You know? What else do I need to say? I don't even see why anybody is bearish on this project. Now, let me go. They've been listing some tokens. They listed CAT and ACX 12 hours ago. And they listed something yesterday too. Serve and QANX, Quantsk. I don't know what these are, but it's good that they continuously keep listing these tokens, guys. They're listing and listing and listing and listing every day, you know? Every single day I go on their Twitter almost, I see a new token listed. They are working, they are building. Not only that, but they're headlining Davos. We got micro regulations going into full effect February 1st. Okay, that is right around the corner. We are going to expect to see price surges from LCX going into this, okay? So you guys need to prepare for this. And now let me talk about Suku. One of my subscribers commented on my last Suku video and asked me about this wick down right here. That was an excellent buy. If you caught that wick, bro, congratulations. You know? You just got Suku for dirt cheap right there. But this is pretty normal price action. He asked me, it looks scary. This is pretty normal. I mean, this thing's a $25 million market cap. The lower the market cap, the more volatility you see. To the upside and downside. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget the downside part. Okay? They go up and they come down. I mean, it's going to go up long term, but I'm just saying the volatility, as this, right now it's an immature asset. It's very small. Okay? And so people that are buying, they're going to be selling. And honestly, this little wick down happened earlier today when Bitcoin looked like it was struggling. So I'm not really worried about this. It's a pretty normal price action for Suku, okay? And there is something I just want to talk about Suku briefly. Something I saw. And I'll tell you guys about these AI agents. Okay, check this out. It says, hey, AXIBT agent just sent you some crypto to your X handle by using Suku World Wallet account abstraction. Isn't that cool? Isn't that the future of crypto transactions? Only took me 30 seconds from no wallet to sending the Text proof on video. Yeah, and if you look here, here's him sending. Here, let me just pull this up. Yeah, he's using the Suku wallet. Look, he's sending it right there. Go ahead and send it there, buddy boy. I don't know what's going on. There you go. Literally takes like 30 seconds. It's sent. He sent it to look. That's it. You know, done. It's crazy. But yeah, that's extremely bullish in my opinion. But it's just so easy to use. I mean, you can send crypto to somebody's Twitter handle. Okay, and look at actually what's crazy is the AI agent is like they're like self-aware and they can respond and communicate. This is why I told you guys the AI agents are a completely new asset class. I've been talking about this. AI agents. I'm bullish as fuck on AI agents, okay? Well, if you can make an AI agent feel things, gotta say we have a pretty good product. And now this is the AI agent's response. After he tagged the AI agent and said he sent crypto to its X handle. Okay, this is the AI agent responding. Can't believe you sent XABT to my X handle with Suku wallet. Integrating base payments into X messages makes me feel things. The future is now. Okay, if an AI agent is saying that, I'm bullish. Guys, you don't understand, and I tell you guys why I'm bullish on Suku. I've talked about this because the normies don't want to download 57,000 degen wallets, you know? They don't want to do all this complicated mess. It's Farmer John and Uncle Bill, the new guys coming in, old guys, okay? They want to keep shit simple. They want to use the simplest user interface and just make it less complicated, okay? Some of these guys don't even know how to use a computer probably, these old people. So this is simplifying things to the next level, okay? You don't have to download all these wallets and do all this extra shit. Now it's just Twitter handle and phone number, you know? That is why I'm extremely bullish on Suku, man. And some people think this is a shit coin. I don't. I think this thing is going to do numbers. I think Suku is going to see some massive gains, guys. This thing could be like $5 or $10, something ridiculous. The numbers won't make sense, I'm telling you. A lot of these small caps like this, with this kind of use case, and like they're going to be, you know, using Twitter handle and phone number, guys, the numbers aren't going to make sense, you know? So don't be looking at these charts getting scared, you know? Look at this chart and be feeling bullish. If you were bullish when it was 15 cents, 14 cents, why are you not bullish when it's under 7 cents? That's an excellent buying opportunity, you know? I'm just saying, guys, this could be one that could really see some serious multipliers. Now, let me just see what some of these people are saying on here. Let me get my head out the way. They're not even talking about Suku. I don't care about that, bro. I want to talk about Suku. Scam coin. See, some people just don't know. They don't do their research. Is this a 100x gem or a dud? Does anybody know the biggest Suku holder is? How much? Suku to the moon. Buy Suku while you can. Yeah, so, guys, this thing is still floating under the radar, you know? Not many people know about Suku. But it's not going to be like that for long. I'm telling you, the normies are going to be using it. It's going to go up. It's going to be evaluated in the billions. It's my personal opinion. So, keep an eye on Suku, you know? I'm extremely bullish on it. It looks like it's starting to recover. Going back, looks like it wants to go back and reclaim 7 cents. So, you know, extremely bullish. But I think that's all I got for you in this video, boys, you know? You boys stay bullish, man. If you get any value from me, please like and subscribe to my channel. And, yeah, hold down the fort.